Stacey says this book is the second time she's done modeling. That's a reference to the short-lived 1990 TV show, which was cancelled about 7 years before this book came out. Talk about extreme attention to continuity! Honestly, I'm surprised they didn't turn all the TV episodes into books. That would have made for easy content.
Argofunk Book Review, Argofunk Book Review.
This book was written by Ellen Miles. It's Take Your Daughter to Work Day. All the girls get a day off of school so they can see what adult work is like. I wish I could have done that as a kid. Stacey's mom works for a department store. They change their inventory 4 times a year, so every 3 months, Mom has to place an order for new clothing. How is that a 40-hour-a-week job? It sounds more like a 1-week-a-month job at the most, especially since she's probably required to order most of the clothes from the national catalog. It turns out Mom's real job is basic inventory management. She just plays up the clothing buying angle because that sounds more glamorous. While showing off, Mom lets Stacey decide what kind of jackets the store will stock this year.
You made the call, she said, giving me a little hug. Because of you, everyone in Stony Brook will be wearing gold buttons this fall.
Stacey is in control of what everyone wears? Oh no! The town will be a fashion disaster for sure! The store is doing a fashion week, and Stacey gets recruited as a model. Stacey arranges for her friends to get jobs too. Claudia helps with the photography, while Marianne and Mallory help with childcare. I must say, it's convenient that half the Babysitters Club gets a 1-week job at this crime scene. It's like they knew ahead of time there would be a mystery to solve at Bel Air's. Abby's at the BSC meeting that day? Why? She spent the day at her mom's work, and Mom never comes home before 8. Abby should not be there for a 5:30 meeting. Club rival Cookie Mason is one of the models. She was discovered by an agent named Liar Fake Name. I mean, an agent named Dylan Trueheart. By the end of the book, Trueheart dumps Cookie in favor of another local girl, Blaine Gilbert. I guess Trueheart doesn't know it's possible to be an agent for more than one model at a time. Model Sydney has a snobby attitude, Harmony Sky has an overbearing mother, and Cynthia Rowlands is getting way too old for modeling at the age of 16. What? 16 is too old to be a model? The first day of modeling goes badly, as all the girls are mean and competitive, plus half of them have no idea what they're doing. Harmony's mom gets her special treatment by complaining to the director. Not long after, someone poisons Harmony's tea. The overbearing mom agrees to cover up the incident because she doesn't want to hurt Harmony's career. Like she legitimately thinks Harmony won't get jobs in the future because someone tried to kill her. Oh, you were accidentally poisoned once? That's too bad. Now you'll have to change careers. The poisoned tea came from the public refreshments table, so it could have been meant for anyone. Stacey will later waste a chapter staking out the area to see who drinks tea. No one does, because duh, no one's stupid enough to drink tea that could be poisoned. In the subplot, Abby and Jesse panic when 2 of their sitting charges sneak off to try cigarettes. Abby gives a lecture on why smoking is wrong. You should never, ever smoke. This relates to the main story because most of the models are smokers. I wonder where they got the cigarettes from. When the book was published, it was illegal to sell cigarettes to minors in Connecticut. Stacey gets bored of modeling because she doesn't get to choose her clothes, hair, or makeup. If I was forced to wear the outfit she's wearing on the cover, I wouldn't like it either. Plus, there's a lot of standing around doing nothing. The culprit writes a threatening note on a bathroom mirror, and they cut up clothes in the backstage area. Huh. Didn't Stacey just say there are a ton of people backstage, standing around doing nothing? One of them should have seen the sabotage. There is a single chapter with 10 different sabotage incidents. Camera film is destroyed, spiders put in shoes, a girl's locked in an elevator, flashing lights make models fall, the face cream gives rashes, and there are 3 threatening notes. I don't like it when this series lumps a bunch of incidents together. There's not enough time to investigate all of them, so the book doesn't even try. They get ignored and never mentioned again. Not even at the end when the culprit gives a full confession. So the sabotage chapter is mostly a waste of time. Christy babysits her family. They're disgusted when they find one of Watson's cigar butts in the grass. Wait, Watson is a smoker? Why didn't this come up during the book that focused on his health? Continuity! The kids hate smoking so much, they put on a citywide smokeout day to help adults stop smoking. Naturally, it's a big success and all the smokers quit for good. Well, except for Charlie's bad girlfriend from the previous Babysitters Club book. No one tries to help her kick the habit. Cynthia asks Stacey for some advice. She wants to know if she should quit modeling and go back to high school. I find it odd that Cynthia comes to Stacey for major life help when they're basically strangers. The babysitters discuss the case and follow the various suspects. Mallory has a brief moment of triumph when she finds the culprit's scissors, but then she gets stuck because she has no idea what to do with them. She could fingerprint the scissors or give them to an adult, but she doesn't think of that. Harmony and Stacey do a photo shoot on the roof. Harmony insists on leaning against a railing, which is very unlike her. The railing breaks, Harmony and Stacey fall down about a foot, and Harmony apologizes for what just happened. Obviously, Harmony is the culprit. There's no reason for her to apologize for the sabotage unless she did it. Sadly, Stacey isn't smart enough to realize this. Stacey and her friends stake out the bathroom by hiding in the stalls. This allows them to catch the culprit red-handed. Good plan! Too bad they didn't think of it 5 chapters ago. The culprit is Harmony. She wants to quit modeling, but she's too afraid to tell her mother. That's why she attacked the show and almost killed herself with poison. That seems extreme and dangerous. The girls should tell an adult about Harmony's destructive behavior, but they don't. They agree to keep quiet as long as Harmony talks to her mother. The end. Post-book follow-up. Many reviewers complained this book is a rehash of Jessie and the Dance School Phantom. I probably would have made that connection if they weren't over 60 books separated from each other. That book was a slightly better mystery because it was more focused on the mystery. Having 3 full suspects is better than 7 half suspects. If the story was the same, but Dylan, Cookie, and Blaine weren't treated as real suspects, that would probably improve things. Towards the start, Mallory complains that modeling is sexist. It teaches girls to only focus on looks and nothing else. She had a similar complaint in the beauty pageant book. I kind of wish this book had come back to the idea that looks aren't everything, but it doesn't. The moral of the story is more like it's okay if modeling isn't your thing, because there are 3 girls who all quit modeling for different reasons. The no smoking subplot was heavy-handed, but it worked. I was surprised to learn Watson, Aunt Cecilia, Mr. DeWitt, and Mrs. Hobart are all secret smokers. I would have expected the secret smoker to be one of the bad families, like the bully's parents. Or maybe the Preziozos smoke because they think it's classy and they don't know the health risks. Overall, I thought the book was okay. The mystery isn't the greatest, but it's not terrible. It's just generic for the series. You could probably swap it with the plot of the cooking book, and it'd be hard to tell the difference. I'll give it an extra point for doing a good job with suspense and the morals. I give Babysitters Club Mystery number 29, Stacey and the Fashion Victim, a 6 out of 10.